Look and feel good this riding season with casual and armored long-sleeve flannels from Leather Up. Leather Up is your source for iconic biker brands like Milwaukee Leather and Hot Leathers to give you the largest selections anywhere. Comfort, variety, classic styling, and affordability. Visit leatherup.com. Welcome to another edition of the Motorcycle Mayhem Radio Podcast, hosted by Johnny Rizzo, where we talk about everything motorcycle, from tips on safe riding to apparel and accessories to where the next events are and everything in between. So, let's mount up and ride. Hey, Johnny, where are we going this time?
The views and opinions expressed on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting Management, or its sponsors.
What's up, everybody? What's up, Wayne Forte?
What's up, Johnny? How you been, man?
What's up, Long Island? I know you love that. So, what's going on, everybody? I'm Johnny Rizzo, and you're listening to Motorcycle Mayhem Radio right here on 103.9 FM.
Mayhem it is.
LI News Radio. So we had a great turnout at the biker. I can't even talk.
I know.
The Boogie for the Boobies. We didn't do a live show last week because, well, who's calling me? You know, we turned our phones off, but my computer's ringing. Can you imagine? We didn't do a live show last week because I was in Texas.
Yes.
Me and Dawn went to Texas for her son's fiance's graduated Texas A&M College.
Her son's fiance. Okay, cool.
Right.
That's cool.
She got her master's in business or whatever. I think she's going to be an engineer.
Wow.
But I got to tell you, man, that college, dude.
It's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was huge. This college was huge. And they had bars and restaurants. And did you ever hear of Aggies?
Yes.
I'm an Aggie now. I'm an adopted Aggie.
I believe it.
Okay? I fell in love with that college and all the restaurants. It was like, you know the villages in Florida?
Yeah.
Like for kids. Mm-hmm. The villages for kids. All right? You ever heard of the villages?
Yeah, my nephew lives in Texas.
Okay, no, the village is Florida.
Yeah, no, I know the village.
My mother lives in.
I know, right?
My mother lives there. So that is awesome.
Were you guys wearing all like the logo sweatshirts for the college and all that stuff?
I did. I bought a shirt.
I would love to see that
because we went to
picture.
a baseball game.
I'd love to see that picture.
Oh yeah, we got them. That's out there. Trust me. We went to a baseball game, a college baseball game.
Nice.
I think they were playing the Mets that night.
Did they win?
Of course they won. Actually, Texas A&M lost that game, and it was just cool to watch because, like I was telling Dawn's son, you never know who you're watching here.
No, I know.
You never know.
They could be the next biggest famous.
It could be the next Soto.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That gives you all this hope and then lets you down.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Boy, I'm a Yankee fan here, and
I'm just football.
this guy.
I'm hockey.
I'm Rangers and the Jets.
Yeah. I'm Islanders and Jets, but right now I'm full-blown hockey.
There you go.
And he gets upset with baseball. I'm like, it's not even a sport.
No.
I go, so I
You
just
hit a ball and run.
Yeah.
It's a sport. It's a sport.
And you get overpaid.
But you know what, though? The whole college experience, I wish I went to college, man. I wish I went to high school.
I was going to say, you're lucky you got to elementary school.
I wish I went to college because just watching, we got a tour, like her son gave us a tour of what he does. Wow. In the college. And he's going back he's staying in college for another 8 years.
Holy
he's going to be a doctor.
Jeez.
So he's, and it's just amazing seeing what he does there. You know what I mean? And just seeing college life.
It is. It is pretty cool.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
Just Texas alone. I love Texas. The weather was just perfect. 80 degrees, felt like it was like 65 and nice.
Wow. Yeah,
that's what it felt like,
Not right here.
It was beautiful. So we are going back in November to catch a football game, a Texas A&M game.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's what we're working on because
good.
We actually went to Texas for a reason that was the main reason to go, but also our sponsor, Leather Up, gave us a jacket for DJ. DJ Daniels, you know who he is?
Yeah.
He's the kid that had the brain cancer, that President Trump. We had a jacket for him. And he knows this tattoo parlor called Prison Break Tattoos.
That's cool.
So we went to Prison Break Tattoos in Houston. It was great. We got off the plane, rented the car, right to Prison Break. I was eating all their candy.
Of course.
Yeah, a lot of good candy there, I will say. And good coffee. And I did a video there. And we're going to come back because they're going to actually give me a tattoo live on the radio show.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
And the 99% Radio Network guys up in Texas, up in, what are they? They're in, down Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, Texas.
They're
Okay.
going to come down to Houston and we're going to do a show together
Nice.
at the tattoo parlor. And hopefully DJ's there.
Oh,
So
that'd
we're
be
working
cool.
on that for November.
Nice.
Hopefully that works out. So we're going to go back down there. Then I'm psyched, man, because,
So are they going to color in your tramp stamp?
the tramp stamp.
Okay, good. Finish
I
the
know what guy
the
to have
pink
one.
flowers.
I know a guy who's got a tramp stamp, and it's we actually, I'm not going to mention any names, but he was on stage one night and he turned around and like all faces just dropped. Like, this guy's got a tramp stamp for real.
Yeah, that's
But
scary.
anyway, it was awesome, and Prison Break Tattoos down there was really cool. That used to be a TV show on A&E.
Really?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, the tattoo show with some famous people on it. I forgot the name of the actual show, but they used that location to shoot it. So this guy bought it, and now he's got this tattoo parlor, and it's pretty famous.
Wow.
And yeah, it's
cool.
It's very, very cool. The whole thing's set up like a prison.
Oh,
You
wow.
got to get buzzed in. The jail doors open up, let you in.
That's cool.
Did you see the
That's
video?
actually really cool.
Yeah, they got the electric chair in there.
You
and-
got to worry about leaving, though.
well, yeah.
Yeah, right?
So, that's what we did. We actually, we got off the plane, went to Houston, did that with the jacket. Then we drove to Dallas. And it's supposed to be
How was that?
4.5 hours away. It took us about 6 hours to get there.
Yeah. Ugh.
And we stayed in a town called Grapevine, which Grapevine is an awesome town.
Cool.
And then the next day, me and Dawn did a show with the 99% Radio Network guys up in Fort Worth. So we did a radio show there. And we hung out. They had all barbecue laid out for me.
Oh, wow.
They had all this barbecue on the table laid out.
man.
We knew Johnny was coming. They got all this barbecue. Right from Lone Star Barbecue, which was awesome stuff.
That sounds good.
It was
That's
good.
a good name.
Great name. So we did the show, and then we went back to Grapevine to this bar. I'm going to mess up the name, but whatever. It was a biker bar in Grapevine, and we had a blast.
That's
They
cool.
took care. I got to tell you, these guys took care of us. The 99% Radio Network. I'm going to shout them out here. I will shout them out on our other show too.
Yes, definitely.
They took care of us over there. And then we drove from there 3.5 hours back to College Station to Texas A&M. So that whole day, we probably drove over about 800 miles that day.
Wow.
Going big round trip.
Gives you more time to hanging out.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Think about
And
it.
then, but I was loaded, so Dawn had to drive. And thank God I woke up when I woke up. She goes, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to pull over. I happen to look, and the gas, the nearest under E, the light's blinking. I go, you don't see the light blinking in your face? We got to get gas. That was almost a bad experience.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it was really cool, though. It was awesome experience.
Good.
Being at Texas A&M, checking out the college life, blah, blah,
Good.
blah.
Good.
So we have in the studio with us, we have a guest who just came in to pick up his prize because we had the Boogie for the Boobies event right before we left for Texas. We really going to talk much about that. And say your name,
Richie Montaigne.
Richie Montana, and you won the prize.
Yeah,
So
two, actually.
What brought you won 2 prizes? What brought you to Boogie for the Boobies?
My wife has breast cancer we just went through.
Okay.
So it's her first time. She's only since February. Everything's going well. Thank
Good.
God.
Knock on wood, yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
knock on wood. Everything's going well. She just had her appointment. So far, everything's great.
Okay.
She's seen it. She wanted to go there, so let's go.
Well, you know what?
So now I do everything there is for breast cancer now.
That's
I do
awesome.
a ton more now.
Because Dawn DeMille is a 3-time breast cancer
Yes.
survivor. She been through a lot with it. She has her run in October, and now she has this thing that she does in May, the Boogie for the Boobies, and it is 100% of the proceeds all goes to
Cancer.
the cause.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I told her I'll be at every event she runs for.
Yeah, it's absolutely an incredible thing that she does. She's an incredible person.
So what did you end up winning?
The toddler's leather jacket.
Oh, that was
jacket.
cool. I saw that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then a toy drill set with a toolbox.
Yeah, that's
Another
good.
kid, which will go to my daughter's having a baby now, so
Oh, perfect.
Oh, good.
that'll go
Congratulations.
to him.
Yep.
So you're going to be a grandfather.
Actually, third time.
Third. I'm going to be a first-time grandfather. I just found out.
I'm going on the third.
No, good, man. I keep going.
No, no, it's costly.
You know, it's so funny talking about kids. Dawn has this app, and she put our faces together to see what we would look like.
Oh,
I'm going to put it on the next show. What a cute baby we'd have together. We really do. We really would.
It's got to be 90% huh?
Yeah,
We would hope so.
Yeah.
Right? But congratulations on your win,
Thank
man.
you.
That's awesome, man. And we're glad that you're going to be part of the Rockin' the Road for a Cure family now.
Yeah.
Because these events are great. And did they have a lot of great prizes there or what?
Oh, the prizes are excellent.
Amazing,
Whoever
right?
missed it, missed out.
They did.
It was phenomenal.
You know, we were
It was
trying
a
to-
phenomenal event.
express ourselves for a year about we got this motorcycle that we raffled off. Someone actually won the bike that night. And the prize that we were going to have, every prize worth over $100.
Yeah.
Plus they have the regular raffles. Right, so there were two. Did you see there were two different raffles? You had the one that was the $100 raffle.
Yes,
that was for the bike and 20 other prizes. Then you had the regular raffle.
You had the auction on the back wall,
and then we had the auction also. So every prize we had was better than the next one. Yeah. And it was, it was such a good feeling to see people win this because you're winning good stuff. She doesn't go out and do a half-ass. She does awesome things.
Yeah, she went full blown on it.
Full blown.
It was really good. It was a great event.
And we had the Rock in the Road. We had Skid Row, Snake from Skid Row. He gave us a guitar. He signed it for us.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah.
So we got some good stuff. Yeah. Hopefully we get that again this year. Yeah. I don't know.
I got a bid on it, so
we will try. But listen, guys, I am Johnny Rizzo. I am Wayne Forte, and Irish Pat just walked in the studio.
Hey, everyone.
We got Richie who won some prizes with us. Check us out, motorcyclemayhemradio.com, and we'll be right back right after these messages.
They told me don't go walking slow. The devil's on the loose.
For commercial office printers, copiers, document cloud-based solutions, and with over 50 years of service, the choice is clear. Northeastern Office Equipment. Get a free, no-obligation quote. Visit northeasternoffice.com. Look and feel good this riding season with casual and armored long-sleeve flannels from Leather Up. Leather Up is your source for iconic biker brands like Milwaukee Leather and Hot Leathers to give you the largest selections anywhere. Comfort, variety, classic styling, and affordability. Visit leatherup.com.
All right, we are back on Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. I am Johnny Rizzo. I got Wayne Forte and Irish Pat.
Hey, everyone.
So...
Now that I made it.
Now that you made it.
Traffic sucks.
We're all here. Yeah. Traffic's horrible.
Long Island traffic, that's all you got to know.
You know what it was? Wasn't there a train strike? There was a...
I think that was in Jersey, though.
That was it, but still. Yeah, that affects everywhere.
It
Jersey
affects
Transit.
Tri-state area, true.
Because there's Jersey Transit in Jamaica. I know that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's going to affect everywhere.
Yeah, but it's over now.
Yeah,
but,
no, they settled. So that's a good thing.
Wow, that's just crazy. So, anyway, how you doing?
Good. Yeah, it was last week was ridiculous. I do not know how you drive.
Yeah.
Baltimore, whatever. I do not know how you do it.
Well, let me tell you, we got off the airplane on Monday. Basically 6 o'clock, went home, went to bed. I was up the next morning out in Baltimore the next day. And then the day after that, I was in New Haven.
Yeah.
And then the day after that, I was in Clinton, New Jersey. And the day after that, I was back in New Haven again. So I'm totally tired, man.
That Baltimore. So we ended up Tuesday morning. We went to go pick up a construction trailer.
Okay. So what was your whole reason? Where'd you go? Tell everybody where you went.
So we went to Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
Pick up a dump trailer. So we left at 5:30. It said 6.5 hours.
That's a bad time to leave, by the way.
I know.
Again.
Yeah, we should have left at 4:30.
That's even getting close to.
Yeah.
I when I do trips like that, like if I can,
yeah,
I'll try to get out like 4 o'clock if I can.
I mean, actually, you know what? Getting over to GW wasn't that bad.
That's not the problem. It's the expressway.
Yeah, no, right. Everything was. It wasn't too bad actually. Getting into Jersey.
Right.
So we went down. It said 6.5 hours. We were supposed to get there around 11:30. We didn't get there till 4 o'clock.
Wow.
Oh.
It was horrendous. I will never go on 95 again, I don't think.
That was horrible.
I mean, it really...
do construction, too.
Yeah, it was just everything. So we got down there late. I was supposed to turn and burn. We got down there. I got the trailer set up pretty quick. We left at like 4:30. And I said, no way am I going 95. So I jumped on 64 to cross Virginia. And I was going to take 81 up.
Right.
And 64, all of a sudden, my son's phone starts blinking. Flood alert, bad thunderstorm. All of a sudden, it was a dead stop. It looked like Niagara Falls coming from the right of us on the mountains, and it was a bad overturned car. We sat for 45 minutes. We didn't get to 81 till 7:30 at night.
Wow, that's horrible.
Yeah, I drove 18 hours that day. I hit we got back up into Pennsylvania, Fogelsville, 11:30 at night. We just hit a hotel because it was saying getting home at 2 o'clock. I said I couldn't do it.
No.
Went to bed, got up at 5:30. It said 2.5 hours home. It took us 5.5 hours to get home. He actually had to call in sick because I wasn't sure if we were going to get home in time. And he was like, I got to call in by 11. I'm like, just call in. I mean, I felt bad. It was a fun road trip to go with my son. I saved a lot of money getting it.
I love
with
doing
the
those trips
trailer.
with your son. Though. Like when me and my son went to Kentucky,
It is fun, but
you bond, right?
Yeah, but that was
Not that kind of
it
bonding.
didn't go the good. Yeah, because it was stressful.
I know.
It was stressful.
I'm always doing. You know, did you pass? Did you pass 695 right before the Baltimore Tunnel? Like right
Yeah.
695.
Yep.
See, I would get off 695.
Okay.
I think that all the way up past Timonium.
Oh man.
Or about maybe 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what time of day it is. The traffic.
Oh, it's
It
crazy.
could take me an hour and a half just to get up there.
Yeah.
And I think that the 795.
Oh, so you're not right off of 95.
No, 95.
So when that bridge got crashed, right?
That's the other way at 695.
But does that cause a lot more traffic,
No.
obviously, on 95?
Because 695 is a big loop, a big circle. So no matter which way you go on 695, you end up in the same spot. So if you notice, if you got off 695 and just kept going around, you'll be back on Jersey Turnpike again.
Jeez.
Well, 95 over there. But if you stay on 95 going through Maryland, you'll pass 695, go through the tunnel, go past 695 again. So 695 will go the other way also, the loop is coming back around. And that's where the bridge collapsed over there.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I didn't know if that had anything to do with it, but
you see that boat that hit the bridge?
yeah.
Oh, I saw that.
It's crazy. I don't get it.
2 people died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
no, that sucks.
I can't
horrible.
believe only two.
Yeah, when you
Every
saw that.
mast had people standing on it.
Right.
They were like in formation or something.
I know. And they have pictures of the captain. Did you see that? I'll show you the picture right there. There it is, right there. No.
Yeah, I saw him. I mean, he looked a little lost.
Biden. Biden. But our hearts don't go out to Biden. But he crashed that boat. But he got cancer now too. So
It's tough.
I hear that. But anyway, for all your baseball players out there, fans out there, the Yankees did win the series.
Yeah.
They did win
Right?
2-1.
Soto was horrible. He went 1 for 10. Right? 3 strikeouts, 0 runs scored. Just so you know. Okay?
Yeah, horrible. He had one good catch. That was it.
That's the baby that we would have. Me and Dawn.
Get out of here.
They're cute or what?
Yeah.
So we did a test. Dawn's got an app.
Right.
We put me and Dawn both in this app to see the baby that would come out. That baby's adorable.
How do you do that?
So we're going to have one. We're thinking about having
I
a baby.
would. Why not?
Right?
You're never too old.
My granddaughter would be older than my daughter. Imagine that. How would that work? Right? Asking my
it would be
granddaughter to
To babysit your daughter.
babysit my daughter. That'd be awesome. But so I'm glad you
That's
made
some
it down there.
redneck stuff you got going on there.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it down there.
Yeah, it was tough.
And then you went up to Syracuse? after that?
I had to go pick up my son Cody on Friday to Binghamton. So again, I went up there 5 o'clock in the morning,
That's bad time. I'm telling you.
loaded him up. No, actually, I didn't hit the brakes once. Seriously,
Really?
the whole entire way.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good.
I got up there, loaded up, turned around, came home, and there was an accident on the end of 17, right by 84, way up top there.
Turn and burn, baby.
And it was we didn't get home till 5 o'clock.
Wow.
Yeah, the whole last week was a tough one
Yeah.
for driving. I said, man, I don't know how
How's your
Johnny
back
does it."
holding up?
Nightmare.
I was going to say,
Well,
all that
Complete
driving.
nightmare.
After tonight, hopefully, when we have Captain Mushrooms with a Z in studio, maybe he'll take a sample and maybe he'll feel better.
Yeah, I'll look into it. Definitely.
what I mean?
I mean, never know.
I also want to shout out Chitty's Cheesesteaks that
Yes.
sponsor the show. They take care of us. Those heroes. How good are those cheesesteaks?
Oh, those cheesesteaks are great.
We Chitty's Cheesesteaks in Comac, guys.
Yeah.
Go to the one at Comac is really great. The service there is amazing. Their sandwiches are so good. Chitty's Cheesesteaks in Comac, right next to what is that? Right by Emilio's over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
I'll tell you, Joe, the story he has, how he got that. Yeah, he's a young guy.
Yeah, he's younger.
I mean, it's awesome. It's really, he's like a go-getter.
Yeah.
You know, really
Yep.
good
No,
guy.
very good. So I'm waiting to eat our Chitty's today,
Yeah.
and we're gonna love it. So this show right now is brought to you by Chitty's Cheesesteaks.
I got to sit to order some empanadas, though.
Ah, man, next time we'll do those.
I got to get some. We got to get some empanadas.
Yeah.
But we also got
they're
Fat
good.
Boy's Burrito that we'll be getting in the studio
This is true, too.
in a little while too. So Fat Boy's Burrito is the best tacos you ever have.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I got tonight? Usually I get the crispy
A salad?
barbecue. What are you kidding me? The crispy barbecue chicken tacos I usually get.
Yeah.
Those are amazing. But I said, you know what? Forget the tacos and put them over white rice.
Nice.
So I'm going to get that over rice tonight. I can't wait to get it. So check out Fat Boy Burrito, guys. They got so many great locations. They're in East Norport. They're in Belmore. They're in Patchogue. And they are in Plainview.
Nice.
So, and they have a food truck. Plus they cater. So you know what? Summer's coming up. You're going to have these barbecues. You don't want to go crazy with the barbecues. So you get Fat Boys Burrito as well.
Yeah, start playing the Subway series.
How good? Forget it. How great are their wings? Their barbecue wings are the best I've ever had.
Wings are awesome.
The best wings I ever had was from Fat Boys Burrito. Guys, I'm telling you, Motorcycle Mayhem Radio is telling you right now.
Yeah.
Go to Fat Boys Burrito. Go on their website, fatboysburrito.com, and check it out.
John, you got to write what you're going to get. Because, I mean, I know Pat always goes for the quesadilla with Bob. You got to write what you're going to, because you got to give me some ideas. I'm usually driving. Today I was in the machine and I'm like looking down. I'm like, nobody's putting in, like Chris sometimes will chime in.
I know, yeah.
And I'm like, I'll go with the soup, whatever. Like,
She's
it
like,
sounds
soup of
good.
the day. I'm like, what's the soup of the day?
Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't even know neither.
Yeah.
But check it out, man. So we are Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. I am Johnny Rizzo. I am with Wayne Forte and Irish Pat. Check out our website at motorcyclemayhemradio.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on all our podcast platforms. iHeart, Google, Spotify.
Wherever you get your podcast from.
Awesome. And we'll be right back right after these messages.
They told me don't go walking slow. The devil's on the loose.
Rocca Vaca, distilled 5 times in tailor-made copper stills from the finest Spanish Tempranillo grapes. Exceptional smoothness with a sophisticated fruit taste and is a unique organic and gluten-free vodka. Rocca Vaca, the vodka that rocks. Enjoy responsibly. A proud sponsor of the Motorcycle Mayhem Radio Show. Look and feel good this riding season with casual and armored long-sleeve flannels from Leather Up. Leather Up is your source for iconic biker brands like Milwaukee Leather and Hot Leathers to give you the largest selections anywhere. Comfort, variety, classic styling, and affordability. Visit leatherup.com.
All right, we're back, and tonight's show is brought to you by Harley Davidson of Nassau County, guys. Harley Davidson of Nassau County.
What a place.
It's got the most brand new and pre-owned motorcycles on Long Island. They got Triumph there also, and Royal Enfield. So it's Nassau County of Harley Davidson, Nassau County of Triumph, and Nassau County of Royal Enfield.
It's a nice setup over there. It
It
really
is a beautiful setup. They have a Class A, am I saying it right? A first class, I should say. First class mechanics there. Their shop is beautiful. They'll take care of you, man. You bring your bike there, boom. But you know what they don't have there? Can
Brakes?
you guess what they don't have there? Kawasaki's not there. Not a-
I would have never thought that.
no.
Oh, no, there's a Kawasaki there every once in a while.
Someone's got to trade it in for a Harley. So check it out. So Harley Davidson, Nassau County in Belmore, guys. Go check them out. Go tell them Motorcycle Mayhem Radio sent you. And I don't know, man, what they're going to give you. But they're the ones that gave us, well, we bought the bike from them.
Yeah.
Supplied us with the motorcycle for the Boogie for the Boobies. That was a beautiful bike, right?
That was nice.
That was a Street Bob 114. I am so jealous that guy won it.
Yeah, that thing.
I didn't play. I'm not allowed to play, so I didn't play.
Yeah.
But, you know,
That bike is fast.
that bike, 114.
a lot
It's
of-
114, yeah.
Yeah, and that's a little bike. You know, it's light.
That little thing will roll, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Did you play? You should have played, man, because you're going to got a good bike.
Are you a Mets fan tonight?
What was the score?
It's New York versus Boston.
Man,
See? That's not a true baseball fan. A true baseball fan hates the enemy no matter what.
I do, but I hate them both, so I hope they both lose somehow. Tied at 0-0. Can that happen?
I don't know if that's probably with that stupid
No.
game.
I would
With
have
that
to-
stupid sport, absolutely.
Oh, whatever they're trying to do with everything, yeah.
But the new rules in baseball are stupid. Interference. What is that all about?
I don't know.
What are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? Whatever.
It's crazy.
Oh, no, the extra inning things now that they do because they, you know, like where a guy starts on second if they go into the, you know,
Something so
Yeah,
stupid.
that's gimmicky.
It's so dumb.
That's like a little league thing.
It's
you know
like
what I
a
mean?
junior
Yeah.
high. Yeah. All right, Johnny, go out to second now. Really? Where do you start? Like, it's just so dumb.
I don't even think Texas A&M did that.
You know, it's like what hockey does too. When you end the regulation, they do that 3-on-3 thing, and if that doesn't work, then it's a shootout. It's like I can't stand that.
You know
Just
what
let
they
him play.
You know what they had in Texas that's interesting to change the subject, but
No, that's fine.
it was an Italian restaurant we went to. Okay, but then you remember you were in Texas, but it wasn't like an Italian restaurant that you would know, sit down. It was like a Subway. You went and picked your pasta, then you picked your sauce, and you picked. I was like, wow. It was weird.
Isn't that what Sabaros or Sabaros or whatever in the mall?
Yeah, maybe
Something like that, right?
Something like that.
I like that. I actually like it. And the food's
I'm
good.
the worst Italian you'll ever meet in your life because, first of all, I don't eat fish.
And you don't cook.
And I don't cook. And if I do, I make a huge mess. So I don't have to cook. I get yelled at for making a mess. But,
But you eat.
I eat. I'm not as bad as Jim Barr that he thinks that Chef Boyardee is Italian food, but no, that's not me. I can't wait. I'm going to Italy next month.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
And I can't wait to eat. Have you ever heard of Ingve Malmsteen?
Of course I have.
So me and Dawn will be hanging out with the drummer that week.
That's cool.
We'll be hanging out with John Macaluso. He's going to take us, I've been talking to him, he's going to take us around Italy, around Rome, and take us to all the places that aren't like so touristy.
Yeah,
You
like
still got to go to the Coliseum. Though.
Of course. Well,
I mean, you got to do
we're
that.
gonna be in Rome for 5 days, so we're gonna be gone for a total of 21 days.
damn.
We're gonna be in Italy for 21 days.
That is cool.
My brother says to me, I hope you have a job when you come back. I said, yeah, I hope so too. And I hope that you find somebody that can run a business like me when you go to Italy when I get back. So I got him by the, you know what? You know what I'm saying?
The first week you come back, you're both like, the profits went up in the business. The timing was great. Everything.
I'm
we
sure,
really.
yeah.
That's it. But when I do come back from Italy, I'm coming back on the 13th of July. On the 17th, I plan on being in Florida. Right? I got to fly down to Florida now with Rocca Vodka. Because Rocca Vodka has all their ambassadors are going to be at an event.
Oh, that's
Dee
cool.
Snider's going to be there.
Oh, nice.
Well, Lennox Lewis is going to be there. And they're going to, everybody, the guy from Sopranos, I can't say his name, so.
No, don't bother.
Yeah. Everybody's going to be there. So I got to be there. And I got to go check this out. So I might just fly. But what was horrible about this, not horrible, but what sucks about it is it's a Thursday night. So
That's tough.
I'm thinking I'll fly to Florida. I'm thinking Thursday, Friday, Saturday, fly back. Sunday, 3-day week, I go see my mother maybe, blah, blah, blah. No, my nephew's getting married on the 19th on Saturday. So I got to go to Florida and back the next day.
Oh, jeez.
Well, got to do it,
Yeah.
But it's all part of the game, my friends.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? But anyway, so what's going on in the motorcycle world? We got the Long Island Debate camp out tickets are for sale now, right?
Yes, they are. It's $40 in advance. So definitely, if you see one of us at the tents, just walk up. Chris, Josephine, myself, Nick, anyone you see, just ask for tickets, and we will be more than happy to provide you because you know what that camp out's like.
Yeah, that's a fun time.
It is a real fun time, and I guarantee you now it's going to be all hands on deck for their camp out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I love the videos and pictures from that, man.
Oh,
Really.
I got a video on there. I got 3 videos that I put on Instagram. All 3 videos are one's over 2 million views.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't even looked in a while. It could be even more now. But
Was that the one you were riding, bitch?
No, that wasn't that one. That one got like 9 million views.
It was the Daisy Duke shorts that got everybody.
I know. But the camp out, it's a lot of fun, man.
It is. It really is.
Even if you don't ride, it's just a great day to go. They got the barbecues going, man. They make
all
great
day.
Food. All day there's food, great desserts.
Games,
the
everything.
games. Well, the biker games are fun.
Yes, they are.
You know what I mean? I was trying to do that hoop one where they're trying to get the hoop over there.
Oh, yeah.
I failed. I failed at that. But yeah, so much fun stuff going on there. And the bands.
Yeah, I was
Great
going to say
bands.
the bands, yeah.
Do we even know what bands are playing this year yet or not?
I don't know yet. Just
Pat, what are the dates on that camp out again?
hold on one
Do you
second.
know what it is?
Actually, hold on. I got one of our booklets here that has all the dates on it.
Nice.
Let's hear it.
Now I just got to be able to read it.
That's another story.
Yeah, blind as a bat. It's August 23rd is
Okay.
the annual camp out at Middle Island
Nice.
at Cathedral Pines.
Oh, nice. August 23rd. Perfect. So we're definitely going to be set up there this year. I'm looking forward to a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a lot of
A
fun.
lot of fun. A lot of, drinking too. Especially when Wayne Blast goes, he sets up his camper. He sets up his taco. He's got a taco setup that he does. Not for everybody. If you're hanging out with him, he's making tacos. So that's fantastic. And I'm actually looking for that flyer from this weekend. There was a big event that they had at a Miller's Ale House in Deer Park.
Oh, the one in Deer Park.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was for Lisa. Can you say her last name?
That's right.
Cardavano.
Yeah, that sounds
And they had a big event there. Lisa has cancer, and they had a big benefit for her there. And from what I hear, I can't believe I missed it. I was so pissed.
Yeah.
I was on my way there. But unfortunately, if I would have showed up, I would have been in my work truck because Dawn had me picking up couches for my daughter
Yeah.
We picked up some furniture for this other girl from one of Dawn's patients. So I was working right back and forth from Farmdale to Bayside Farm.
Oh, jeez.
And so I was trying to make it to the event. Unfortunately, the good people of Nassau County with the traffic would not let me get there.
Yeah. They
So,
did it purposely.
It was like 10 to 4. Like, Crow, what time does this end? He's like, it ends at 4. I'm like, I'm not going to make it. But Crow's going to stop by tonight because I have some microphones to him. He's going to take a ride down to Kentucky.
Yeah, that sounds like a good trip.
He's going to go. Where's he going? He's going with he's going,
Jack Daniels.
No, not Jack Daniels. He's going to the other one.
What's his bourbon? Yeah, his favorite bourbon.
Yeah, he's going down there. And he loves his bourbon. I mean,
Knob Creek or something.
Knob Creek.
He's
Yeah.
going to Knob Creek. Right now, we'd be doing fireside chat with the Crow.
Yeah.
But he's not here. So
We shot the crows down.
we shot the Crow down this
we
week.
shot the crow.
He'll be back next week, the Crow. Right now, we're in my studio. We're in our studio in Colmac right now. We have people coming in and out all night,
Oh,
picking up their gifts from the Boogie for the Boobies.
yeah.
So I'm up and down, taking care of these people.
Yeah.
Getting your cardio for the day.
Get my cardio for the day is right. It's what I do. So a lot of
And
great
then you'll
stuff,
go to
guys.
your dinner and you'll put that cardio right back off.
Exactly. We're going to be getting our Fat Boys tonight. I
Yes.
can't wait. I'm starving. Oh, glad you're back, Wayne.
Yeah, it's nice to be back, I'll tell you. That was a
And I
tough
don't know what
week.
we're doing in our fourth quarter here that we're going to talk about. There's no bike to talk about. Thank God. I told Dawn,
I'm sure we'll find something. Don't you
I
worry.
never want to hear motorcycle and raffle in the same sentence
Nah,
ever again.
we could definitely talk about Soul's Journey Home.
Yes, we'll do that the next.
Yep.
When we come back from break, we'll talk about Soul Journey Home.
And Diana from Big Apple's got something going on next Monday.
She got a big event. I'm glad
Yes,
to
she
hear that
does.
she's back in business again.
Yeah, no, that was very good that they got that settled. So
That's awesome.
Very
man.
happy to hear
Very
that.
glad to hear that.
And John, I'm sure too, you watch and just, guys on the news. I mean, now that the weather's nice, everybody's out with the bikes. It's
But,
tough.
Yeah, we're going to get back to that as well.
Real tough.
So I am
Absolutely.
Johnny Rizzo. I'm with Wayne Forte and Irish Pat. We're on Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. Check out our website at motorcyclemayhemradio.com. We'll be right back. Right after these messages.
Boom.
They told me don't go walking slow. The devil's on the loose. Better run.
The 2025s are in. Choose from the best inventory of new and pre-owned motorcycles, apparel, and merchandise at Harley-Davidson of Nassau County. Ride in and browse and get your bike inspected and ready for the new year. Harley-Davidson of Nassau County, New Bridge Road and Sunrise Highway in Belmore. Look and feel good this riding season with casual and armored long-sleeve flannels from Leather Up. Leather Up is your source for iconic biker brands like Milwaukee Leather and Hot Leathers to give you the largest selections anywhere. Comfort, variety, classic styling, and affordability. Visit leatherup.com.
All right. Tonight's show is brought to you by Leather Up, guys. Go to leatherup.com and check out all their awesome riding gear. Use promo code Mayhem for 20% off your purchase. Leatherup.com, everybody.
Nice.
So can you guys believe all this road rage stuff that's
bad.
going on?
You got to see it a lot. I can't imagine.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I saw it when I was driving, and when I had the trailer coming back, so many people they turn into you. It's like crazy.
Being a truck driver,
Yeah.
you're up higher than everybody. And I couldn't tell you how many people I see on their phones all day long. It drives you crazy. I will say I'm not innocent to it. I do it myself. I've done it. Everyone does. But there's people out there that you're watching them. They're actually staring at their phone. You're like, do you see you going off the road? That actually, because when you hit somebody, that's going to cause some road rage. Am I right? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
that one with the guy on the bike that he just purposely went over and pushed him right off the road. That's horrible.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's
I mean,
Because he gave him the finger?
yeah.
I don't. And people in the comments were like, well, what did he do to provoke? It doesn't matter.
no.
There's nothing.
That's
you
attempted
could do.
murder.
Yeah.
No, that
Attempted
is.
murder.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's why if you're on a bike, just don't engage.
Nope.
Exactly,
Just-
man. Well, listen, this ride, pay attention to what's going on around you. If you're in a car, just, listen for the bikes, listen for the roar, feel the vibration. Just keep an eye out, man. Because just so many motorcycle accidents already
Yeah. I
Hear
know.
about the one? I saw one where this guy was on his motorcycle, went to his father's funeral, left the funeral on his bike and got killed.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine? Unbelievable. Just got to pay attention. But you know what? On another note, we got a soldier's journey home, man.
Yeah.
Which is unbelievable. We've done a soldier's journey home for about 3 years now. Me and Wayne went to 2, and again in Kentucky, those tornadoes touched down again yesterday.
Did you see that?
Did you see that?
That's not far from where we were.
No, I don't know where that was.
I don't know.
But wow, a soldier's journey home will help a soldier. They'll build a home for him.
Yeah.
Right? When are you going to try to go this year?
Yeah. I mean, it actually, the build starts officially today.
Right.
It's going to end next Saturday, the 31st. That's when they'll be giving the home to the double amputee retired Sergeant First Class David Mathis.
Wow.
And I'm planning on going hopefully next Wednesday.
Okay.
That's what I'm shooting for. But you know what? I got to see how my back's feeling. I got to see timing, weather. I'm
Right.
not driving down if it's bad weather. I learned.
Yeah, well,
I'm out on that.
you know,
And you guys saw what's so impressive. It takes they do 2 weeks
Yeah.
from beginning and from foundation to the keys.
Let's tell you
I mean,
something, Pat.
that's got to be absolutely
let
amazing.
me tell you
Yeah.
something. Me and Wayne walked into a room that was just beams up, walked into the next room, and we came back. That room was finished and painted.
It was crazy.
Finished painted. Like, wow.
Yeah.
We were out of this room for what, 4 minutes?
It is pretty sick.
There's so many volunteers that come from all over the country.
Yeah.
Mostly bikers, right? I would say a lot. And fire.
I mean, there's bikers, a lot of volunteer firemen, and
Right.
definitely about a dozen FDNY guys.
Yes.
You know.
As a matter of fact, one of the stations, right, one of the fire departments do all the cooking.
Yes,
Right?
a local one. They'll go down there. They'll survey the area. They'll get in touch with the local politicians, local police, local fire. They'll set up. They get tents. They get everything, and the local fire department really does the right thing. Home Depot, they all help out.
That's awesome, man.
amazing.
That is incredible what they do. And we're so proud to be part of that so many times.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And just really incredible stuff.
yeah.
Crow was in the studio. We
You
just
know.
walked in. He brought pizza with him, right, Crow?
It's nice to be a part of this too, because like you were saying, like we went through that devastated area, and it was dangerous to go through there. And
Right.
here we were going through, and saw what we saw. It was amazing.
Yeah, that what
You
we
know.
saw,
It was
The-
it was crazy.
the devastation of the tornado that we saw was unbelievable.
I cannot imagine how that had to look.
So you know what? We got Crow in here. He can only stay for a little bit, but
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning.
You gotta get me thinking for a second here. So you went to the event on Saturday for Lisa.
Yes.
Tell us about it a little bit.
Oh, let me catch my breath. It was emotional, very
I
emotional.
can imagine.
Yeah,
And our international president came down,
Right.
and he chose our event because he gets invited, obviously, all over the world,
Right.
and he chose ours to come and join and I don't want to say celebrate.
No. Well,
Yeah.
tell us the reason for the event.
So Lisa has been going through a lot of things,
Right.
a lot of cancer treatments over the years. And now the tumors have pretty much taken over her body. And she goes, no more chemo.
Wow.
I'm just going to live out my life. And she's feeling good now. So she's doing a little traveling, right?
Right.
Seeing some places that I guess on our bucket list, if you will.
yep.
Okay.
And we held this event to raise some money so she can go and do it.
Excellent.
And, Miller's, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody that spent money, they took 20% of the proceeds and donated it to her, and we had
Yeah,
the
they are
raffles
good.
and
Yeah,
the 50-50, and
Right.
we had some auctions. And again, big part goes to the motorcycle community.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You guys know just, longer than I have, that the motorcycle community just comes together and
Absolutely.
brings a lot of people. And not only were there many Punisher chapters, which is our motorcycle club,
Right.
but there are many other clubs
Oh.
all over from upstate and Long Island.
Glad everybody
Yeah.
get together.
Supporting
and do this
everything. Yeah.
Support.
Yeah.
So now on another note, on a bright note, you're taking a ride tomorrow?
I'm leaving Wednesday.
Wednesday. And
I'm going rain or shine, gentlemen.
where you going?
No, I put too much effort and time into this trip. Heading down to Kentucky,
Okay.
and the forecast is calling for rain the whole way down.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Are you going down to Knob Creek?
I'm going to Jim Beam.
Oh,
which
Jim
is-
Beam.
Yes, that one of their brand. They have 11 different
Okay.
flavors, if you will, and one of them is my favorite, Knob Creek.
Yes, we know.
We
know.
Well, let me be through networking. I got myself some VIP passes. They're called Legacy Tour. With a barbecue thrown in at the end.
Wow.
I'm going. Rain, snow, sleet. I'm going.
Yeah.
Crow rides. I can tell you that much, guys. Crow is out there. He rides. So, yeah.
It should be fun.
What bike you taking?
The big one.
Yeah.
Big one. Taking the 9 foot, 950 pounds, and
There you go.
touring.
So we wish you much safety on this ride,
Thank you.
especially with the weather.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
you'll be fine.
I'll be all right.
And you're going to Kentucky, right? Or you said-
I have rain gloves, so I'm all right.
Oh, okay. Well, with those tornadoes that were just hitting down there yesterday, I believe, we wish that you have good weather. And it clears up for you
I
along the
appreciate
way.
that. Thank you. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
I'll send some pictures and
We need our crow man.
Yeah. Send
crowbar.
pictures and video.
video. Yeah. I'll call in and you guys are on the air.
Yeah,
talk
that'd be
about it.
awesome. All that good stuff. The crow rides, man. He's everywhere.
That's true.
And he loves his bourbon. So
Oh,
he's
God,
going
yes,
to
he does.
no other else place but Jim Beam to get his bourbon.
I will say this, if there's another second here. When I do get down there finally, I will put the bike away and Uber over.
Oh, you have to do that. Yes,
Distillery.
Yeah.
absolutely, man.
And what rightfully so. You
Yes.
should. That's what you deserve.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
So I'm glad you came to the studio. Right? That's your bag right there in front of you. Right? I'll talk to you about that off air.
Okay, yep.
But yeah, so a lot of stuff going on, and Big Apple's gonna have their event now next week, right?
Yeah, basically what they're going to have is it's called Ride for Free.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be at Heckscher State Park from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And it's basically, if you've never ridden before, if you ride and you got friends who want to ride,
Sure.
this is the event where you go to because it's for free. You go down, you can check it out. They'll have the motorcycles there for you. They'll have helmets for
Right.
you. They'll have gloves for you. The only thing you got to do is you got to wear long sleeves and you got to wear, you got to wear jeans. You got to wear long pants. Get on boots.
All right.
So I mean, it's gonna be an amazing time. I will be down there,
All right.
so I'm looking forward to it. Again, congrats to Diana and everybody in New York State for getting the contract, so they can now teach
Yep.
in the schools again because that was huge. That was absolutely huge.
It was crazy how that happened.
Excellent, man. Well, I want to thank everybody out there for listening today. We're on Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. Check out our website at motorcyclemayhemradio.com. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook,
Everything.
YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google, you name it, Roku, Fire Stick. We're everywhere. Just check out Motorcycle Mayhem Radio. And again, be safe out there. Make sure, Crow, God watches over you with your trip this weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And get down there safe. And everybody keep the shiny side up, the rubber side down. And we'll see you guys next week.
Take
We're
care,
out here.
everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everyone.
Good night.
They told me don't go walking slow. The devil's on the loose. They're on.
Look and feel good this riding season with casual and armored long-sleeve flannels from Leather Up. Leather Up is your source for iconic biker brands like Milwaukee Leather and Hot Leathers to give you the largest selections anywhere. Comfort, variety, classic styling, and affordability. Visit leatherup.com. Leather Up will keep you safe while looking great with a huge selection of armored and casual flannel shirts. From heated to sleeveless, Leather Up's got badass gear for all riders and all seasons. Leather Up with 3.5 million customers since 1999. Iconic biker brands like Milwaukee Leather and Hot Leathers to give you the largest selections anywhere. Comfort, variety, classic styling, and affordability with free same-day shipping on orders over $100. Visit leatherup.com and use the promo code MAYHEM for 20% off.